Guys, we're going to talk about booking 20 career chats today, okay? So how many of you guys need 5 new recruits? You really want 5 new recruits on your team. How many of you guys are working towards becoming a DIQ? You're working to become on target for your car or finish a car. Well, team members and new recruits is part of that process of advancement. There's so many great things that come from doing 20 career chats. When you do 20 career chats in a short time period, you get so good at it. You get lots of good experience. You're either getting good because you're personally practicing, or you're getting better because you're watching your sales director or your DIQ do the career chats. And so you're getting to observe and glean and watch her body language and her inflections and her voice. And you're learning how to be a recruiter. So it's part of what we do. The government recruits, and at Mary Kay, we recruit too. Recruiting is a positive thing that means that you're sharing an opportunity for someone else to be part of what we have to offer. You need to think of the word recruiting as giving a gift to someone. You're giving a gift to Mary Kay, of Mary Kay to someone, and they have that choice of either saying yes and becoming a Mary Kay consultant, or in that career chat, a lot of people are going to say, no, it's not for me. Now, sometimes during a career chat, it's not that person that actually becomes a consultant, but because she heard all the facts and she is more educated about the business, that she refers someone possibly to you that joins. So a lot of women hesitate over doing a coffee chat with someone because maybe your first impression was she's not the right type, or I don't know if she's really interested. But I want to encourage you to go ahead and do those coffee chats, because a lot of times it's not that person that joins, but somebody through that person that ends up becoming a consultant. When you're thinking about who you want to recruit, you want to think of people that are natural born leaders first and foremost. Who do you know, or who do you spy at those skincare classes that has just a little bit of pizzazz? She has a glimmer in her eye. You can tell she's going places. She walks differently. She comes into the room differently. She makes great eye contact with somebody. Or she might be the opposite. She might be super quiet, but she's very attentive. She's very respectful. She's paying attention to you. She's engaged. She's following directions. So natural born leaders come in both of those packages, whether they're very domineering at a party, they're a little outspoken at the party, or they're very quiet, but they're very respectful and attentive. Both of those are natural born leaders. One of the good ways that you can tell at a skincare class who would probably be the best recruit in that party is when you're getting ready to do your referral game, have people raise their hand if they're competitive and ask that question: who in the room is competitive? We're getting ready to play a game. Whoever is the quickest person that raises her hand is typically the best recruit. So if she goes, me, I'm competitive, then that's the one you want to kind of keep your eye on, because she's probably going to be the best recruit in the room. So you always want to kind of be looking at a skincare class at a party. And another question to ask yourself is, if I have to dismiss myself, if there was a scenario where I had to leave the room for a moment or for 10 minutes, who would I put in charge of this party? And whoever you're naturally drawn to that woman as the person you would put in charge, then she's the one that you need to figure out how to meet for coffee. The hostess is a great prospect because she has gathered women together. She has done your job. She has gathered people together, so she's got some influence of people, and she's possibly prepared some brownies. She's organized herself. She's scheduled you in. She's maybe taken up some book orders. These are signs of how to do your job. And when her friends and family buy $500 from you or $800 from you in that setting and that gathering, be sure to tell your hostess that these could have been your sales. These could have been your orders. And I would love for you to get that next time when your friends and family want to reorder from me. I would rather them reorder from you. So having recruits also helps you to have more freedom and flexibility, because you can't sell to every single person in your city and town. You really do need some recruits. You really do need some team members to help you expand that territory, expand that area, that community. 20 career chats. So why do we say 20? Well, 20 career chats will get you 5 recruits, and 5 recruits is a pay raise initially for somebody. It gets you in that percentage of 13%. You can get 9% commission, or you can get 13% commission when you have those 5 recruits. So to get the 9% commission, it's a guaranteed thing. It's an automatic thing. If you're an active recruit and you have 5 active recruits, then you're going to get 9% commission. But if you also order 600 wholesale in a 30-day period yourself, you order 600 wholesale yourself in a 30-day time period, but you also have 5 people or more on your team that place an order for $225 a piece in the same 30-day period, then that's how you get the 13% commission. So you've got to do your 600 wholesale yourself, and then you've got to have 5 recruits that also do a $225 wholesale order or more. So if someone comes in as a star, then that's going to mean that they're an active recruit, and you would earn 13% of those 5 people's production, whatever their team orders were. So let's say that your team orders were, $5,000. That's pretty typical for 5 recruits ordering. Your 13%, if you go 13%, of $5,000 is $650. So you're going to make $650 a month or more if you have a new set of 5 recruits that come in. So every month that might be a goal, that you have enough facials, do enough parties that you can hold 20 career chats. And to be honest with you, 20 career chats in a 30-day period is really what someone that's working to establish a successful unit, a successful team, and then wants to move on to earning a pink Cadillac, she should be doing 20 personal career chats a month, okay? And that will give her 5 recruits new every single month, and she'll always be a happy person, and her personal commission will increase. I think that Gloria Mayfield Banks is somewhere around 90 to 100 personal recruits. 90 to 100 personal recruits. So if you start this plan as a new consultant, pre-DIQ or DIQ, strive for 5 every single month, then you could be a Gloria Mayfield Banks that has 80, 90, 100 personal team members. And just think of what 13% commission would be of 80 or 90 personal team members per month. So it's definitely, no matter what level you're at, if you're a consultant, if you're a director, or you're a national, your highest commission will always be paid on personal recruits. So 20 coffee chats, that's our goal, right? And we're going to find them through our parties, we're going to find them through our facials, and we're going to ask everybody that we facial, unless, use your discernment, and if you think that that's not the best thing to do with that group of people, you don't have to. But we're going to pretend that everybody that we facial, we're going to love, we're going to like, and we want to invite them to come for coffee. So usually 1 in 4 people join Mary Kay. Sometimes it's 1 in 5, but sometimes it's 1 in 3. So that's why we say 1 in 4. It's not always yes, no, 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 yes, no, 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 yes. It's not always that pretty pattern. Sometimes people might do 15 coffee chats and then get 5 recruits in a row. The main thing is to stay the path, stay the long haul, because during a long period of time, more numbers, you really start to see that statistic be true, that 1 in 4 statistic be true. So I'm so excited about you guys booking these 20 coffee chats and these 20 career chats. The main way that you're going to find them is through doing the skincare classes and the facials, and asking everybody that you see if there's any reason why they wouldn't let you lend you their ears. I'm just looking for 20 people to lend me their ears to listen to the fun facts about Mary Kay. I'm looking for 20 people that will lend me their ears. And we can so graciously ask this at every facial and every skincare class that we do. Just raise your hand and say, how many of you guys would love to see me driving a free car with Mary Kay? Raise your hand. How many of you guys would love to see me driving a free car with Mary Kay? And once you get your first car, then you're going to say, how many of you would love to see me driving a pink Cadillac? Raise your hand. Who would love to hear how you can help me earn my pink Cadillac? And then you're going to go into the number of people that you need to meet for coffee. the number of people that you need to meet for career chats, okay? And we'll help you through each level of CARs, but the first level CAR is 56 coffee chats over a 4 to 6 month period. 56 career chats over a 4 to 6 month period. If you space them out too long, you will not get the same results. So it needs to be in a condensed series of time. And this month we have challenged you. You've been challenged, and I hope you challenge yourself every month to do 20 coffee chats. So you want to look at who you're facialing. You want to look at your hostesses and who you're having parties with. And then I also want everybody to go back and think, especially if you've been in Mary Kay for a little bit longer, who have I already facialed? Who have I already had parties with that I really thought she could be good, but maybe I was insecure and I didn't ask? Or who could you ask to do a coffee chat that's out of state or out of town, and she's a natural born leader, and you see her as someone with tremendous potential, and you just need to call, you just need to ask, okay? So recruits are all around us. They could be the cashier at Target. They could be the person that makes your Starbucks coffee. Women are always looking, I truly believe, something that can make their life more impactful, something can make their life more flexible. Women are looking for what we have. And if you understand that, women are walking around hoping for opportunity. They're hoping for a change. They're walking around hoping for this, and we are those hope givers. So don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask people for facials, and don't be afraid to ask people to meet you for coffee, because you just never know. They may be the person that joins your team and is super successful, but it could be that they lead you to someone else. So God does work through people to help you find the right people. Stay the course and book your 20 career chats.